everyone, welcome to another Greenleaf Terrain video. This time I have a little tutorial for you. I have an MDF kit from Ironheart Artisans which builds up a cool arena which can be used for games like Arena Rex or one-on-one battles of 40k, Age of Sigmar. It's a variety of different things. So it comes in bags like this, separated out. This bag builds up this guy. There's a front plate that you'll see later on too. And then there is a couple other bags that contain these stair pieces. And the stair pieces, when they get all put together, will be something like this. So I'll put all these guys aside and we'll start building out the first section. So once you got everything out of your bag, it'll come something like this. Alex provides you all the pieces not in a frame that you can punch out, but some of the pieces actually have some little tabs still left in them, so I just used a little push pin, if I can grab it here, and I just simply knock them out. They're really easy. So you can just go around and knock all these pieces out. Once you get everything punched out, you can kind of lay it out if you want. We have all our bleachers. The pieces for the bleachers go here. This is the back piece, top piece. This guy goes on the back. Here's our front panel, and this guy goes on here. We're going to leave him separate just for painting purposes, so we won't be gluing him on, so I'm just going to put him to the side. But basically, we can grab these guys, and you want to make sure two of these are the same, and one of them has two little plugs. This guy's your middle guy. So I have a little plate to the side with some white wood glue. Just gonna add a little bit to the tops of these guys. Kind of where the plates will sit in, or the bleachers, sorry. You don't need a ton. And we'll start with the bottom one, and you can plug them in. Making sure we got our two-prong guy in the middle again. Whoop, that one's backwards. Once you've worked all your pieces in, it'll look something like this. So we can kind of set that to the side. You can grab this back panel. This back panel has a little bit extra design. You can kind of see this side is more flat. This side has a little bit more design. So we can grab our piece and add a little bit of glue, and add a little bit of glue to this back side, and a little bit to these connection areas. And then we can just drop him in. He fits in the back here, and then all these little grooves here. Just goes in like that, and then it stands up. So then we have a couple more pieces that we have to put on. So we can start with our front panel here. It has a taller side and a shorter side, so the taller side is the top. I'm just going to add a little bit of glue to this back line, and a little bit on the sides. And then we can get that piece in there. Nice and simple. You can wipe off your excess wood glue. And there's your front. This top panel goes on the back, and you want to make sure it's angled so the angles continue on with the same angle as your bleachers. And it just slips on the top there. And then this piece goes on underneath here to make a crisscross. But as I was assembling this and not really paying attention, because there is a little bit of design on here and design on the backs of these guys, I put all mine on the back. So that's what I'm going to continue to do to make sure that my whole arena continues to be the same thing. But when you build your arena, you can build it correctly. It's not a huge mistake. It's all wood. Gives the same effect. Just doesn't have the slight little design anymore. You can take your brush if you need to, clean up some of the excess. And again, this front piece goes right in here, covers up that. But just for painting purposes, if you want to paint this different color and leave this different color, it's easier to leave it separate. So that is the bleacher section complete, and now we'll do the stair section. All your pieces laid out for the staircase sections. You can see we'll have all the back sections that connect the stairs, and these are all the steps for the different sections and the main platform. So I found it easiest to start with the main platform. Putting a layer of glue back here, a little bit of glue here, and a little bit of glue on that line. And then we'll grab this guy, and he goes this way. Snug fit. And then this piece just simply drops in here and connects like that. So you'll have it like that. So the next guy we can do is you can grab your stairs, and you'll want all of there is angled sides and there is flat sides. So you want to start with all the flat sides, and there is progressive larger to smaller. So you want to start with the largest and then go to the smallest. And I found it easiest to add a little bit of glue where the connection points are all going to be. And I'm going to start from the top actually. Stick your stairs in. Taking your time. And then you'll have something like that. You can set them aside for now. Then I'm going to grab this guy, and he holds in the rest of the section there. So on the back side here, I'm going to add a little bit of glue onto all these connections. You can hear the thunder outside. I apologize for that, but it is storming, so it's a good day for a tutorial. Edit out that thunder boom. It's rumbling. So I am going to, it's a little bit fidgety. If you start from the bottom, get your first one in. Start from the bottom and get my first one in. You can just kind of work your way up. Oh, I'm going to keep it on the ground here. Work your way up. Dropping them in. They're on a slight angle, so it takes a little bit. So it takes a little bit of angles you gotta look at, and just take your time and have patience, and then you'll press it all in. You'll have something that looks like this. And then you can take this piece, a little bit of glue, add them into all your connection points. And then he just basically slides in here. Like so. Then we can take this piece here, add a bit of glue, and he just drops in beside. This is the other side to here. You want to make sure that this longer part is on the outside. Cleaning up any excess glue. I'm going to grab this back panel. It's the same thing as the bleachers. Oh, it's upside down. Get that guy in there. And you'll have something that looks like that. So the last thing to do is to finish off our stairs here. So we have a couple pieces. You can put this little cross guy in this slot. We can grab this guy, add a little glue. This is the middle step. This step, this way, slides in here. Wants to slide. There. Slides in like that. And we can add a little glue here. A little glue to this connection. And a little glue down here. And we could get this guy in. One of these is to kind of work these two holes with that back hole there. And then you kind of get it stuck. You can get your top or middle floor in, drop that back guy in. It's not really stuck, it just kind of gets put to a spot that you can finish it off. And then we got the top step here. It goes in just like that. And then we have our stair. You'll have a second stair that matches up with it. And there's a bag that has connection pieces. You can simply glue this one together, and then it'll connect the back and the front. But for my purposes, I want it to just be connected. So I've been putting in big fat layer of glue, dropping in that guy. Make this connection at the back. Right at the top. Nice and flush. And then a nice connection piece. Can ride along the top. So you can set that guy aside to dry, and again, once he's dry, it'll be like that. So once you've repeated the process with all that comes in the kit, you'll be able to create something that looks like this. This is a really cool arena with a 1 foot by 1 foot play area. If you're interested in picking up something like this, you can contact Alex at ironheartartisans.com. I will put a link to that in the description below. Other than that, thanks for watching, please subscribe, and happy wargaming.